Alrighty, hello everybody. We're gonna get started. Switch that. Alright. So at this point, if I was gonna make this more consistent, I definitely change the scheduling here to show that I'd actually try streaming after 6 p.m. or earlier than 6 p.m. But that's not probably gonna happen as much as I would like it to, because the only reason why I had this much free time is because they didn't need me at work. But that's pretty much going to be changing after this week, so pretty much going to be back on the will I stream, won't I stream weekends. It'll just be whenever I can get some free time. So definitely been doing a little bit better now though, and I've been at least posting up. I created that Blue Sky account not too long ago, and I'm not going to really move it to anything else other than that. So let's double check some things. So I went ahead and played through it offline to the big section from yesterday, just so I could get through those side quests that I missed out on, because yeah, completely got locked out once I moved to the next part. So let's go ahead and get started though in the meantime. Oh wow, that's the smoothest it's loaded up a bit. Okay, just check, make sure no funny business. Hopefully I don't. Yeah, looks like it's good. Hopefully this time the mic doesn't act up on me. I didn't hear anything. I didn't hear anything bugging out that alluded to the fact that something was happening with my mic. But luckily it only happened in like the last 15 minutes of the stream. Checking the stream on my phone here, making sure it should be. Alright, good. Where'd Total go? Oh. Guess we're here. Cannot start off with the Torgal petting.
Welcome back, Sid. Finish with that long so we can...
Come back. Oh, there you are. Can I pet you here? No!
Otto will want to know what happened in Costas. I expect he'll be in the mess.
Alright. We must go out in a hurry. Uh-oh. I turn and I see my cat over here. Can you get into my room? What are you doing, cat? What are you doing? Cat, what are you doing? Where?
Look, it's Sid.
I suspect he's gonna either just sit at the window, or he's gonna sit at my desk like I did the last time. And luckily, I'm playing on a controller, so he can sit at my desk as much as he wants, as long as it's not on the keyboard. Cat has had a habit of putting his face on the keyboard, unfortunately. Alright, let's get done. The sooner we can get out, the sooner we can pet the Torg. Ooh, hunts.
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sent his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me,
he's in the window now.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
No, tell me now. Bastard. Alright, whatever.
I trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here?
I pretend you just hit your head and 5 years just passed, or you just skipped a cutscene.
Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the Crystalline Dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even? Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was, adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
He loved it. Gonna just ham it up. She couldn't stop reading it over and over again. Got some lore upgrades.
Lawsman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize.
It's not like I'm not
I'll
going to
send word
break
to
into
our
the place and
associates, see if they can't furnish you with more books.
I
Take a
fear
few
it is
things,
not
much as
more
set a few
books that
fires.
I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as mooples.
What now?
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Is there something I might assist you with, Clive? I have a few new notes that might interest you.
Do the thing.
There is a rather fascinating excerpt I've been meaning to show you. You wish to study the tones?
No. All right. Maybe later. Offline. Happy to help.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
I think they include the
scalpel did
cutscene.
most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not stole us. All right. I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
I think they include the cutscene where they
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Have you been to the toll?
where it was not as a painless process. Where's the dog? Oh. That's the thing.
Otto was here earlier with a letter from Gav. He left it on your desk.
Bird? Little bird. Surprised the cat hasn't jumped out the window.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance, the one we've been waiting for.
So I was like, damn it. Gotta get to work already.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. in exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima.
Then he ate him. Num 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 num.
If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does. To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
Do the thing. We must go out and pet the Toro.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway.
Like making it seem
I'll
like
be in
he
a
just
mess when
got
you've finished.
caught making out or something.
Very well.
They made that more awkward than it was supposed to be.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
I don't know, but I imagine someone's gonna get their ass kicked. Oh. Oh, that was a shortcut for some reason. Let's go.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip around the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Anybody getting in the way is gonna get absolutely out. Might as well pick up that quest before I head out. Yeah.
Finish with that log.
Welcome back, Sid.
I don't know why. I still haven't adapted to hitting the Torgal button.
Damn.
I could be a
blighty
cheap bastard and
bilge.
just use the auto Torgal.
Is everything all right?
Aside from the
Pride
holes
is keeping
in
me
my
from doing
hull,
that.
everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rot for a moon or so, assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative.
It's an RPG. I have a bottomless
And it just
inventory.
so happens, I once heard the thorny pitchers of
They only fit
Curltail
so many
Falls
different things
cover
usually.
themselves in a sticky
It doesn't matter the
wax
size. It could be the size of a
to
house.
Trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
All right, getting out.
Never been to Curled.
Hold up. What's over here? Oh, I think no. Okay, no, it's the quest. I didn't see the exclamation point hanging up, but hanging right over it for some reason. Yeah, might as well just do that while we're here. I jump. Yay! Oh wait, Torgal, Torgal, come here.
Fetch.
You know what? That doesn't count. Now I'm changing my mind on the. There we go. That happened the last time. I did. I'm like, wait, that's not a pet. We did give him trees.
Than felling a forest, I said. Trees don't have teeth.
Oh, thanks, Joe. That's the first time I think I've actually seen Jill freeze an enemy outright. do that. Okay, good for you. He's really hanging on there. That's flat.
I can't imagine Obelisk needing anyone. Yes. Time to head home.
Yeah. You head home later.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
Best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
People are gonna get their asses kicked. What's happening?
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you.
I'm gonna wish they hadn't.
Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey, sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
From the sounds of it, it seems like they were already doing that, so... way before the point.
Cole is right.
Alrighty,
That
let's
was
go.
no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Oh. There's. Pork. Alright. I'll wait you guys. Oh, I can't run to that. Damn.
Look. Up ahead.
On. Uh-oh.
Martha. Are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The Abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds. Poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then... they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Black Shields? Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far. Even for the Empire.
You know, not let me do it. Thank you, Total. Heal something? Yep. Hanging with the Hornet. Yeah, it goes. Leave me alone, guys. I'm not here to fight. Well, not you guys, anyway. Hey, no, goddamn! I see it's blending in there. Oh, they took care of it. Neat.
Are we too late?
Yes.
There might
Yes, we
still
are.
be someone inside.
No.
Damn it. I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell
Oh,
in
my favorite guys to
darkness
kill.
that we may purge the night and welcome lasting
Like, no.
dawn.
Absolutely no.
On these are swords
I cannot
we
these guys.
swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive's got the right idea.
This won't take long.
I was like, yeah. Into the choir. Nice swing, dumbass. Have fun with you in particular. What the hell did that miss?
Over here!
Give him the slow treatment, asshole. Pull that block real quick. Why is it bugging out? If you're wondering why it's going slow, I have no idea. It's like playing at half speed for no reason. Irritating the crap out of me. Come on. I got him. Whoops, a nice flip total. What is going on with... Come back to me, game. Okay, there we go.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
Nope, it's still kind of bugging out. I might have to reset the game real quick.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Okay, no, now it's normal.
Found her.
The abbot.
The bearers died protecting him. Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
Very dead, yes.
Every last one.
Gonna get more of them.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The Cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
shall.
Sid! Where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive,
Was a survivor.
he's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers... they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms.
Bag.
Fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
I was only bugging out there for a minute. I am losing some frames for no reason. Oh, nope. There he goes again. Now let me restart it. Whoa, what the fudge is going on here? Okay, let me go. All right. Okay, good. Let me save that real quick. I'll try to decide if I wanted to override that file or not. 1 second. Shouldn't take very long. Yeah, I don't have anything else running in the background. I should be doing this. Everything else on my computer runs perfectly fine. It's I don't know if it's something with specifically to Unreal. Oh. Okay, might as well turn this off on that. Okay. Maybe if I do a full update on the shader cache, it will by removing it and putting it back on. Okay, game, what are you doing now? Give me problems. Because what's funny is that between the streaming and the okay, I'm gonna take that as a good sign. Oh nope, that's not a good sign. It's like between the streaming, the recording, There's like no reason why it should be bugging out me the way it should be. So it's definitely the game freaking the hell out. Funny enough, Final Fantasy XIV has also given me some weird problems, but it has a very specific problem where it'll freeze up on me. But if I alt-tab the game, it works perfectly fine after the fact. Like, I'm only using, with the combination of everything going on, I'm only using like 50% of my processor at most. And the RAM barely gets to about even remotely close to 50%. It's like at 30, hovers around 30. Alrighty, back to it. Try for that. This is a nice shot. Fun Torgal. Let's do the thing. Oh, what the? Torgal, you say you could teleport. It's not allowed. Ooh. Closer. I have a feeling I wasn't supposed to run into you until I picked up your thing, but hey, you saved me the trouble. Whoa, what the? I'm gonna look at that in the video. Let the bomb just shot the hell right up.
Do you think it's spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. That's a floating eyeball. Nice try.
Oh, no. I forgot I had the other thing going. I thought I had one of the other icon powers. Instead, I just teleported right into it like a dumbass. Alright, let's try this again. Ooh. Get the doom on me. I didn't even notice I got him at half.
Nice try. Too slow.
Oh, Jesus Christ, at the wind up. I was like, when are you going to actually?
Too slow.
Oh, I didn't even skin half the freaking. Oh, goddamn. I gotta actually worry about having 3 now. Oh, I'm cooldown so much. Something like that. Oh, I almost made that look like I did that on purpose. I thought that was kind of hit scan. Doing all right. Why walking? What am I thinking? Oh.
Farewell.
What was I running into? Alright.
You didn't see that coming.
No more puns for you, Clive. Uh-oh. Okay, at least I know how to fix it when it freezes up at that random moment. Like, it's basically doing exactly what Final Fantasy does in that. I need to see the fix for that, because I think I tried looking for it before, and I was not finding it consistent. I had really old drivers at the time, so I thought that was it, but that wasn't it. They're updated, and they still happen. And it's only on those two specific games. So you're not gonna believe this was a giant fucking
So
eyeball.
shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Oh yeah, now I really haven't a... Whoa, 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 hello? What, hell is... It's like one thing... Not one, no. My controller is moving to the side on the maps. Come on. I'm gonna turn off my controller. I can't catch a break. Okay. Okay, we'll just... I had to alt-tab out. Okay, weird. Let's see. Was there anything outside this area that I need to look around? Probably in these areas here. Alright, well, let's go through this first. I'll probably end up running through
No
them.
one survived then.
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times, you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on with that woman's head's the job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
I would like to think like every time Clive, I would like to for them to show that every time Clive's like, I don't see how my mom could have done this.
If you wish.
That all the characters behind them are just like rolling their eyes or just like going,
Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Okay. Oh, yep. Yeah, I see the plus sign. We must go to that right away.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
You like Chocobo?
We're not to move.
Oi! You
The
handy
volume
with that sword of
went
yours?
back down too. Like I guess if it's the hunt,
Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is,
the volume's gonna go jump up again on the
It's a
background music.
flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos?
You heard me right. Wild birds? Hmm? The big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos? Fighting bandits?
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now, they're back, looking to settle the score. Oh, go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
All right.
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
Bird. You must get bird. Bird. Go here. Unclimb. Pump those chicken legs.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo. A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds.
Like that's because she is. I wonder why.
Looks like they went that way.
Bird.
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. but I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
All right then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Ease at which he always pulls out that. Not used to you guys camping, so. Your other friend, come here. Fly, people fly. It's coming. Too far. Oh my god, that was a long one up there. Thanks. Oh, you're a little faster than the other guy. Okay. Yep, okay. I gotta prepare for that swing. Way. Oh my god. Okay. Oh no, that limit break still goes fast even when you're on stun mode. Oh my god, even when I waiting for it. Come here, you. Whoa, 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 what the hell is that camera? That looked like that should actually hit me. Like that one.
Nice try.
Goodbye. You're not even gonna survive this. Yeah, this is happening a little more now too. It's freezing you up at like weird spots. Kill bug. Put up more of a fight than he should have.
You're safe now. White Hart, I presume.
Hey, dog? Bird? Dog? Bird?
That scar. It couldn't be. Ambrosia.
Happy Hui.
It is you. You survived. And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over?
Other two are just like, should we kick his ass too?
I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord?
Doing a
or
little
something?
dance.
Well,
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
What is it, girl?
Doing the little
She wants
dance.
her master back, I reckon. Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
He had a one with an eye patch ready for him.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
A few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh,
Dude, I'm doing another one of my money.
See her go,
You could
of
take it.
course. But she's earned her right to happiness.
At least for the
and
cost.
more besides. Don't you worry.
Even if he was kind of an
We'll
asshole.
Get along just fine without her.
Beginning.
You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now.
Wiggle, wiggle.
You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my cart on the road, didn't you? No. No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh?
Must be such a procedure to remove that.
Excitement getting to me. Silly
That even though
something
the
I am.
scar is still
Pay me
clearly
no
there.
mind. Anyhow,
And not having it is
Let's
just
go
like,
away.
nah, that just
Good
seems like
luck to the both of
an
you.
accident. That and a few other people that just have the exact same scar and the exact same spot.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
In 2 seconds. After the cutscene. Yay! Let's see, where was I going now? Oh. Nope. Nope, stop that. Stop that, right. This isn't... Okay, good. Let's see, where are we going? Uh-oh. My cat has appeared. Yes, cat, how can I help you? And down you go. You pushed my speaker, of course you did. I'm gonna move this, because I know you're gonna move your head right onto it. Already have enough issues with the game working. I don't need you putting the game out. If anyone's curious what the situation is on my desk right now, I put the picture on Blue Sky. It's one of the 3 messages on there. I only have 3 messages on my profile at the moment. Yeah, he's just laying down. Go ahead and get this out of the way.
Now, where's Gav?
Gav should be back by now.
Gav is Gav. Oh.
I hear there's trouble.
Oh, it put me all the way up here. Damn it. I need to go back down. Yeah. Come in. I gotta get on the stuff.
Finish with that log.
Yeah, before the game didn't have fast travel, so yeah, you just instantly.
Did you find me some wax?
Find is one way of putting it.
There you go.
Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's arse. Oh, I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo? So your boat has a name? I didn't know.
Yeah. Same as me old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the Blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
Go back to sleep, Cat. Yes, I'm aware of the name of this quest. I haven't even checked all my accessories. Uh-oh. Here on it, yeah. Okay, hold up. Am I still? Well, I didn't switch this out. Let's put this one on. Oh, I don't. Whoops! I was using this thing too. Let's move this all together. There we go. Wow, I've been wearing suboptimal crap. Assuming this thing doesn't crash on me, it'll be faster and climb me up. There we go. In the elevator.
Ah, Clive! How I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's Head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the two nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals.
Like, no, we just got back.
4 mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rosfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the 7 High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities.
Yeah, works at Nintendo.
Wait. Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune. Along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
Also, like yeah, go into that area too. Just like, yeah, I like nobody from there, so it's even clear on my conscience. Ooh, yeah. 5 renown, inspiring. Very good. I was wondering what that other thing was %. Thing.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
What have we got over there? What was that way? Up we go.
Think it's all right to touch him?
Oh. Actually, I should check to see what they have. He has on the good old upgrade list there. The cat lays down and suddenly things are running a little bit better.
Going on now, Martel?
Coincidence?
See, I was hoping to speak to you.
Is everything all right?
I figured there was a green thing over your head.
Yeah, it's just, well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off. I took it on, you see, after she died, and now the fruit's finally ready to eat. And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
Impressive. And welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers, on account of all they do for the hideaway. You couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better them coming from you.
It'll be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
Oh, thank you. She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martel apples, they're called, in honor of her memory. hear that, Martel? Today's finally the day.
He just ate them all. What? Oh, sorry. Gotta check with the merchant before I try upgrading anything else. I'm gonna keep the Buster Sword for one more week. I mean, this weekend. I mean. Oh, it is. Oh, yeah, we're already past the weekend. That's Monday. I'm forgetting. I usually work Mondays. So. What I meant to say was after I'm done.
All that pounding
Today.
must be splitting his
I'll
skull.
switch it off. Faster, Clive. Faster. They gotta put some waypoints, dog. Not gonna have me go down, right? Okay, good.
Trouble in that room's as
Because even 14 had waypoints. Damn it! They don't have to actually make you teleport. They should just have those little
look like you could use
obelisk
something to eat.
things around.
Here, courtesy of Martel.
Martel. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the Furrows?
Course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked? Wait,
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be. She'd have been proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Sid.
One more?
Others weren't so lucky, though.
Oh, good.
A gift from the backyard. For your service.
Blimey, these take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab them right from the branch, made Martel livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you?
Actually, kind of makes sense because apparently a lot of apples are not edible actually in the wild.
I'm glad to see someone carried on what
Yeah,
she
you
started.
actually most of the ones that
Not
are
been
good,
easy
you have to like
on the dead
get bread to be
Reckon she'd be happy
sweet and
knowing all
whatnot.
her hard work
I
didn't
think
go to
actually
waste.
edible. Someone could correct me on that.
Tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
I am not a botanist. I couldn't tell you.
Not so much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass
Thank
on everyone's.
you. Probably should let him finish. Well, I'm not going to be able to use my computer after I'm done streaming because this thing gets still on my. He's going to be there for a while. Still on the desk.
The curse breakers sent their thanks. And their compliments. They were clearly very fond of Martel.
They remembered her. After all these years. I suppose she was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martel. Why did you have to die? She put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree. Martel lives on through the fruit it bears.
And through you. Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive. That's something to be proud of.
I didn't do anything really, but thank you. You're kinder to me than I deserve.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop. And I wouldn't mind some of it either, if that's not too much to ask.
Of course not. I'll see that you're both well provided for. They like your fruit, Martel. Isn't that wonderful? I'd say it's about time we planted you some siblings, don't you think?
Big sad. Just a decoration on him. I just got. I don't think I can actually eat that apple, strangely enough. Ooh, what am I freaking out here? They're not material. Oh, yeah. Yep, it is a decoration on. Doing this the wrong way. There we go. Do that. Now we do that. I want to go back real quick because I want to see if the Moogle. Let me look at that chart this time. Oh, I am slow again. No. Oh,
That
see if
room's as ragged as...
if it gets back to normal. Oh, yep.
So Mather's all right.
Yep. Others weren't so lucky though.
Let me see. Don, you just stop with that. Slow down. Nope. I don't know what I did to fix the slowdown last time.
What's the matter, Nectar? The hunt board. It's where the Cursebreakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know? Right. Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war, the last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the Cursebreakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
Okay, were you quick enough? Alright, already killed you. Angel of Death. Sambrek and Rosaria. Broken Hilt and Clearview. Let's go to murdering. Oh, never mind. Can't. No. Oh, that one's in Rosaria because that's the only place I can go to right now. Broken Hill. Okay. Okay. I will be right back in just a minute. Can't try not to wreck my stream while. Yeah. Yeah, he's just looking at the mic like, yeah, he's actually got ideas. I'll be right back. Okay, good. The cat has not wrecked my stream. It would appear. So let's continue on. You look at me like that. Cat looks insulted. Stop looking at the mic,
Do you
Cat.
think it was wise to leave, Gav?
I don't like the way you're looking at the mic.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities
my
to
screen,
grow
Cat.
and change present itself.
Cat, I cannot see. I cannot see the tutorial.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
Yeah, back in the window he goes.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
Like, yeah, you get to go to another place where I have no qualms about massacring the soldiers.
How far do you think
They
the
are
Mother's
all
Reach
assholes there.
extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely.
See, I'm gonna assume it's like right thing here.
Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories.
What?
Starting with
That's a weird spot for you. Huh?
Fly, Ambrosia.
Go, go, go. What was the thing? Let's just check around anyway. A lot faster to run around now. Oh. Quick turn. Look at the other chocobos to leave me alone. Tokyo Drift. Chocobo Drift. You. Well, I have a feeling I'm gonna have to come to that at some point. God damn it, I gotta use the 14. I can run with... I can run and summon them out at the same time.
Faster.
Alright.
How are you? Stop it. Stop being a little shaky. Cat, what are you doing back there? Look, I need to put like a GoPro on that cat. Or, okay. I don't need to worry about anything.
This won't be easy.
Oh, hello. Gonna fight, alright. He just walking off with, okay. Just kick me. What an asshole, alright. Come here. There you go. You too. Nope, nope, nope. We're leaving this guy left. We're leaving this guy left. Actually, I find that it kept up with me too, just to knock me off, and then it ran away. Bird, bluebird. Run, 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 run.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! I think we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes.
I don't think it needs to be said, but if you're talking like this, if you think you're doing the right thing, you're most likely the bad guy.
To make examples of you all, for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
Hello, sir.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, the Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire.
Like, good to know. Stay away from that guy.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think there was a Black Shields. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
But what do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
Yeah, you wouldn't. You don't want
I
that.
think these firebrands.
They're about to have a very short life expectancy.
I don't know. But we need to find out. Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers.
It's gonna be like that one bit from Mass Effect 2 where that one kid's like
telling these strangers a
trying
thing.
to sign up to hunt Garrus.
I speak for
And
the
you can
people
just
of
like
this village.
just take his
and we
gun
have
away
nothing
and
more to
break
say
it.
to you.
Like, no,
You are to
you're not
leave
doing that.
Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pool.
Then we shall be on our way.
And they're like, wait, no, not that way. Going right where they came from.
These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Yeah, I think he's kind of getting it.
Bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosaria would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
Bird.
Let's go. This pass will take us through the mountains.
Surprisingly,
And
controlled
directly
pretty
into
well.
the path of whoever
I was wondering
or
how
whatever
it was going to
lurks
be
here.
really chunky, but handles really well, even when you're going at full sprint. Oh, guys, no.
Ever since the apothecary, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking
Oh,
them?
I don't want to log. I don't want to log.
The
I don't want
mother
to log.
crystals collapse?
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
I'm gonna love it. Oh, what are you? Hold up. Hold up.
You deserve a rest.
Come on. No. What do we got over there? I want to touch the thing. Bye bye. What? Hey, no, die. There we go. Oh, the chest. Weird ass looking chest. Okay. No, get on. Oh, that was a. Yes. The answer.
Straight home now.
Lions is the question, and the answer is yes. Wait, I think I said that wrong. Oh, well, to it.
All of my mother's men.
We're already in. Gotta get used to using 3. Oh, no, that was not what I wanted. You. You're a mage, you at least gotta teach you to run. I feel like it is my duty to just hunt them down. Oh.
Faster.
Oh, yeah, it's R2. Oh, I guess it just doesn't let me do it here. Excuse me, guys. Oh, guys. I didn't think you were already bringing that fireball for me. Oh, god damn. Damn it. I was thinking like nope. Stay right here. Bridge. Okay, very good. I have a feeling I'm gonna get into another fight here in a minute. Oh, come on. Close the Dark Souls trap, nothing.
Fight another day.
Go, go.
Blood, Clive.
That's
Still
gelatin.
wet.
Jelly.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel. Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn.
I think at some point it would just be like, okay, no, we're not. I'm not even going to give you the option to have your little chant there, buddy.
Say that again.
Excuse me, dude. No,
I'll
no,
show
no.
you a true shield of Rosaria.
Come here, you. No. Run away here. I didn't. There we go. Jeez. I didn't get the shockwave this time. Bye-bye. Yeah, everyone else getting this. Oh, I don't know why you walked in that way, sir. You're still opening up that interrogation, sir? Boom. Yeet.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
This is like, well, only make it easier for me to go after you guys. Like, probably wouldn't be so cocky even that info after he swiftly just got wrecked.
Find something, boy. Death.
Found her.
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
Alrighty.
We're approaching Buick Bridge.
Oh, let me in.
Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosabeth.
Run like the wind.
Okay, I gotta turn when I do. Otherwise, I just break.
All right.
Stopping for blue shields on.
I can walk from here.
Hello, everybody. Don't mind me.
They tell us there's a curfew, but then refuse us passage back to our homes.
Hey, you guys wanna come out of that gate? I got something I want to show
This
you.
is their home.
I'm hungry.
All right. Just pop out of that rock.
Good girl.
Just Kool-Aid Man's out
Faster.
of the rock. Giant crater out. Oh yeah.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles
okay,
who lived
can't
here
go there.
didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
Nothing I need to worry about here. Cypress dot.
Main gate. And it looks like
Oh,
we're not the only ones.
why
hoping
do
to
I have
get
a
in.
feeling I need to go over here for a thing? Because I know I can start the DLC at some point. Like, you have those.
Let us pass! My children are starving! Have mercy! Voice-ridden dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep.
Better out there than in here.
Fuck off! And you chinless bastards! Those crystals belong to us all!
I said, where were you, filth? Back to your sties. Cut you down where you stand.
Destroy it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in. I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
You know that was going to happen.
Everyone in that crowd thought
The third
same.
option.
Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus. We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
Alright, we are getting close to the end of the day,
news
but
is we haven't seen a
should be able to go to
single
this
black
next
shield
bit
since
here.
Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
Bird.
Ready, go?
Kronos, leave me alone. Thank you. Okay, I actually remember.
This is nothing like her. Remember it?
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Oh, come on. I was able to mount the wall a few, or not the wall, the fence on separate occasions.
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out. Or not.
Oh, I thought you were not aiming at me. Hey guys. Oh, how did I miss all of you guys? I know what happens after this point. I'm gonna say that, I'm surprised nobody gave out the fact that these guys are dead.
I've only ever seen
Yeesh.
one man fight like that.
Unless those guys were just bandits.
He's long dead.
But they dress the same as these
Perhaps
guys.
it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died.
We don't know who this dude is.
Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
It is. So wait.
Sorry for murdering 10, like, good 10 of your guys there.
We can speak inside.
They definitely shrugged this part off a bit, like the other guys would definitely be afraid. Yeah, they're, no, okay, never mind. I didn't see that part where they're getting up. Like, no, he went for the kill on that one.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we.
Make ready.
Murder, you say?
This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves Shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Boys are
Very
back in
well.
town. And girl.
If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
It lets me stop here first, and I'll go ahead and call it a night here.
I imagine this endeavor
Yes,
will
okay,
require
good.
more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
Alright, yeah, because I know this is going to lead up to a big set of fights here, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and call it a day here. Alright, you guys are watching. If you're stop by the stream, or are you watching the VOD? Or this sooner or later? Uh-oh. Pulling a break, yeah. Also, I think I'm gonna change this before I pause this out. Zoomies, alright. Alright. So, we're going to be going back to Final Fantasy VII. I'm going to be starting Intergrade Extractions. Yeah, we're going to start Intergrade the weekends. I can't promise I'm going to be streaming every weekend like I did this one because they gave me a lot of time off this week. So that'll come as it goes. Same thing with 16. I want to continue going on with this, but it'll only be a weekday from this point forward. Actually, can I head back real quick? Yes. Oh, now I can go to other places. I can do the hunts. So let's go to the hideaway real quick. I want to do a thing. I'm gonna go ahead and switch the sword back. Why are you getting chunky again, game? What is wrong with you? Excuse me, dude. Okay. Right now I'm using the coral sword. Oh. You know what? I'll stick with the coral sword. Basic design on that. Alright. See everyone later. You all have a nice day. I'll see you the next time I am able to stream. Jesus Christ. Okay. Maybe I'll figure out a way to fix 16 from acting up a bit on me. Alright. You all have a nice day. I'll see you all later.